his credentials. Doom lately has been doing huge, great things for the scene, hosting local tournaments and bringing tons of content, doing interviews. He has an interview of me up on Smashboards. If you can find that, somebody who can find that, you can link it there. Just get a little bit of insight on me, but get a little bit of insight on the level of professionalism of Doom's work. He's been bringing huge amounts of content to the scene. Bustin is behind getting the word out there for everything and just growing his scene as much as he can. If you want to learn how to grow your scene, this is the man to ask about that. So definitely check him out at Juice Doom.
And also, guys, I host tournaments at Hitbox Arena all the time in New Jersey, so check out Hitbox Arena as well. But I'll be back.
If you're local, definitely check that out. All right, we're into the match now. Again, in case you forgot, we got Nairo and LuigiSama versus NAKAT and False. And, of course, big shout-outs to Chibo. We now have definitions of the players for those who decide to put their name in Japanese. We can know exactly who everybody is at all times. Game is starting off so far pretty even. Very high-level competition here. We've seen crazy KO power from Luigi coming out in this doubles format. The devastating power of both Luigi and Zelda with their critical hit type moves are going to surely play a factor in this upcoming game. But at the same time, Wario and Fox aren't slouches at kill power. Wario's kill power in general is great across the board, and Fox with that up smash. Fox also has a very powerful projectile. Oh, Zelda's up B, as I was mentioning before, so vastly buffed. You cannot afford to get hit by that move. Destroys NAKAT's first stock, and that puts Red Team in a solid lead. And it's really interesting to watch this particular set here because even though NAKAT and False are, considered to be amongst the doubles gods, Nairo is a major doubles champion in Brawl, going a year undefeated with ADHD. So, we have a lot of doubles talent in this set right now. Very nice way that Zelda can recover, putting the Knight there on the edge, allowing her to generate pressure as she recovers. And Nairo looking for a read. Reads the jump, doesn't quite catch it with the up air, making sure not to get hit by an overeager NAKAT. Whiffs an up smash, Zelda gets back on the stage, primes her return with two Dims fires, only to then get knocked out by NAKAT, who's not afraid of the Spectral Knight. Lands an up smash, brings the game back 5 stocks to 5, getting his revenge KO there. Meanwhile, on the other side of the board, Wario falling to Luigi, Red Team now in the lead. NAKAT dancing around, trying to avoid the Luigi with the invincibility frames, pressured onto the edge. Wario looking to help him out. Din's fire supporting Luigi, and we've got a big punch coming out from Wario, taking him out. Zelda now trying to figure out a way to apply pressure as her teammate falls. We've got a fresh game here, 4 stocks to 4. Red Team on the left, Blue Team on the right. Both teams vying for stage control. NAKAT tossing Zelda up into the air. And right now we're looking for big hits. We see Zelda off the stage. How can Blue Team capitalize? Wario decides not to go for it. Let's just take out the 2v1. But of course, Nairo's not having any of that. Teleports back into the fray. And the game is very back and forth. Percents are very even. Right now, False leading in HP, but not by much. 30% healthier than the rest of the players. Red Team seeming to slowly take control of the stage. NAKAT 2 dash attacks. Will then toss up Luigi. Luigi going for a forward smash. Could potentially kill if it's as powerful as it's been in previous iterations. We've yet to be seen. Uh-oh. Zelda's in trouble and Luigi's off the stage. NAKAT retreating a little bit, allowing False to take point as he has the Wolf charged up. It is a good way to try and squeeze out a KO in a chaotic situation. And that is exactly the situation you get when you have 2 Red Team members at the edge. Blue Team does take the lead. Everybody trying to recover. Of course, the edge is a little bit different now since anybody can then grab onto it and there's no way to edge hog them off, creating very dynamic situations. Nairo getting a little full of himself there, spamming the up B, devastating his opponents, even his teammates. Gets back aired by NAKAT off the stage. NAKAT's not having any of that. Zelda grabs the edge, knocking Nairo off instantly. This is a great buff to Zelda's recovery, not being able to get easily edge hogged. That was a huge problem for Zelda in Brawl and even in Melee, so it's good to see her coming back. Nairo does die, drop the stock. Now Fox is the only player with 2 stocks remaining. However, at 100%, he's likely to die at any time. Luigi and Zelda are not exactly, lacking of KO moves. The longer that Fox remains, though, the farther this game's going to get out of control. That KO needs to happen soon because the percent on Nairo and LuigiSama is racking up. Uh-oh, LuigiSama drops the stock, and now the game is definitely looking like it's in Blue Team's favor. Nairo is at 62%, not so very close to dying yet. He can play a little bit more on the ledge than normal, and of course NAKAT getting completely off guard. Very, very tight about that one. Nairo playing a very safe ledge game. We do have a little bit of a combo going here, but a huge upstage battle. Of course, that recovery previously did allow him to put NAKAT down to his last stock, but it is yet to be seen whether he'll have what it takes with Zelda to overcome the 2v1 situation against the veteran team. At this point, 109%, an up smash from Fox can come out of nowhere and easily kill him. I'm unsure if that was an edge cancelled up B, but with the increased power of B, that's definitely a technique that Zeldas need to be looking into. Uh-oh, a spike there could be the end of Wario. Of course, you cannot hog the ledge from him in the traditional method. A back air will critical hit onto Fox. We're looking for the read. Does get the read of the side B. However, the down air does not connect. NAKAT is still in the game. Great read to not go for the ordinary dash grab there, and that'll be the set. Close game coming out. Game 1 is now over, and it's taken by NAKAT and Falls. Very great game from there. Lots of innovative new Zelda play, looking very fresh and crisp by Nairo. That could have gone either way. Shoutouts to Ken. Pity that LuigiSama dropped that stock to the SD. Players trying to clear their minds, let go of the last game, getting ready for the next one. Ready to fight is in fact a myth. Players still getting ready, taking a little bit of stretch, taking maybe a quick drink, finding out what they're going to change up to make themselves more prepared, more ready to go into the next game, and what they're going to counterpick. Not too big of a stage selection. Obviously, we're still exploring the game, so the rules are not set in stone. And Fox is ready to knock this sandbag the fuck out. Alright, we're back to Battlefield again. You all know I have no complaints about that. I'm a big Battlefield fan. And it looks like we've got Reflet, a character I don't know too much about. But we'll see. What I do know is that Reflet has a similar kind of counterattacking move, like Marth. So that's a very interesting thing. But he also seems to have a PK Fire type projectile, and seems to have multiple projectiles. So very projectile-based character, similar to an Earthbound character. We'll see how this play kind of evens out, because unlike the Earthbound characters, he's a weapon-based character, meaning probably has quite a bit of range. Right now, he's getting styled on by Fox, though. NAKAT's really not having too much of this Reflet. I'm really interested to see how Reflet's gameplay ends up evolving, whether it ends up being a very defensive projectile-based character, or if it ends up being a very close melee character that simply uses projectiles as traps a la Snake. But right now, we're seeing a very close game. NAKAT kind of controlling the game a lot, just basically using Fox's ground speed combined with Wario's aerial support to just apply pressure and use his superior projectile in the laser as a damage racker and scaring his opponents off with the threat of up smash, as everybody's at KO % right now. What we really need to be afraid of course, for the blue team is friendly fire. LuigiSama's looking for that kill on False, hoping to take him out early with an up smash. Doesn't quite get it, but Reflet's making his way back into the game, controlling the stage a little bit, falling prey to that waff and dropping the first stock. And we're experiencing a slight bit of lag. Again, something that we're going to have to work out. Not a problem that I think that will persist as the technology develops, especially as the new 3DS is released next year. NAKAT still controlling the game. He's only at 66% on his first stock. We're well into the match, I believe 2 minutes into this match. He does get hit by what I believe is an up B. It could have been an up air, not 100% sure. Reflet's zoning doesn't seem to be working out for him too well. Fox able to use that quick dashing ability to get inside that zone, but unfortunately he wasn't using his reflector ability. Gets hit by a projectile, sent flying. Huge damage coming out here from the blue team. Reflet already at 113% on his second stock. You can clearly see that the newcomer is struggling. Perhaps a projectile trap-based character wasn't the best choice for doubles. So far, blue team has yet to lose a stock. We're really looking for a way to end these stocks. Finally, Luigi takes a stock off False, and a back throw takes out Fox. This does even up the stocks 2-2, but we're down by over 200%. Reflet dropping a stock, so now we're at 3 stocks to 4, and Luigi will be soon to fall. a lot of discipline coming out from the teamwork of False and NAKAT. You can see that they are very, very quick to ignore the 1v1 battles that their gameplay degenerates into and immediately go and take advantage of a neutral situation to go help out their opponent. They're not really about continuing their 1v1s and continuing pressure in that way. As soon as they find an opportunity, they figure out a way to unite and help out an unsuspecting opponent who is focusing on their ally. So always looking to figure out ways to make teamwork work. Luigi spinning around, trying to gain a little bit of stage control, but getting a little bit disrupted by Reflet's projectiles. We haven't quite found that same level of teamwork on the red team. The game certainly isn't lost yet. False is down to his last stock. If Fox drops his stock pretty soon, then we could have ourselves an even game. He's up in the air right now, so a trap might be able to get him out, but one thing we have to be mindful of is Wario with the waft charge. So, of course, if he hits either player, if he hits any player with that waft right now, they'll be dropping that stock. Luigi goes flying. It's all up to Reflet. And this could be it right here. There's the waft. That's a KO. And that's a 2-0. It looks like NAKAT and False are starting out early with their reign of terror onto the double scene of Smash 4.